Hi, I'm Bob Mankoff, cartoon editor of The New Yorker. How you doing? I have no idea. I'm doing fine though, and I'm going to talk about some cartoons from this week's issue. Now this cartoon by Paul Noth, I must say, it is a cartoon that can only appear in The New Yorker magazine. The physician is saying to the guy who's sitting there, your best cholesterol lacks all conviction, and your worst is full of passionate intensity. Now, I don't think too many other cartoons will reference, the W.B. Yeats poem from 1920, The Second Coming. The best lack all conviction, while the worst are full of passionate intensity. It just really shows how educated our cartoonists are and also our audience, or at least that they read Cliff Notes. Okay, now I want to turn to this cartoon by Cameron Hafiz. Here's a clown. Here's this dog. It's a balloon dog. And he's saying he was a rescue. It's interesting because it shows really how cartoon ideas evolve and how, in effect, new cliches are invented. We have the desert island, we have the lemmings jumping off the cliff, we have the psychiatrist in the couch, we have men crawling in the desert, we have all those cliches, and I can actually trace back in the database where they come from. Now, the he was a rescue cliche is relatively recent. We know what a rescue, we know about rescue dogs, but the first one that appears in the magazine is not too long ago. It's Mick Stevens, and instead of a dog, it's a woman saying he was a rescue. And it's the guy she's rescued, so to speak. Then Paul Noth switched this around again, and where it's one dog talking to another, and actually the caption is, she was a rescue. At the same time, we have a Sam Gross cartoon where there's a clown, he's home, so a dog has come in through the little dog door, but because it's a balloon dog, of course he's floating up here. And so what you see now is that Cameron has sort of conflated all of these. And that's one of the things I'm most interested in, just the ability and the creativity of cartoonists to take what's done before, to mash it up, and to create something different. And that's what Cameron really has done here. I guess the question I get asked most, other than what type of conditioner I use on my hair, is what comes first? The picture or the caption in a cartoon. Either they're doodle firsters, which means they draw first and then they come up with the caption, or they're word firsters. They write first, and that writing stimulates the picture that will work with the caption. Jack Ziegler is an avowed doodle firster. A good example is this cartoon of his in which the cowboy is saying to the horse, how we fix for oats. And down the hill is the big mall of the West. And the delight in that is the picture, and the verbal part just concludes it, the way you want to conclude it. Matt Diffee works differently. He writes first, so there's a cartoon of his called Skywriter's Block. Now, the way he came up with that is he thought of all the variants on writer's block, all the incongruity. You could have barber's block, or maybe you could have mortician's block. You could write a million things. Writer's block could be a block of writers, or you could have writer's block island. I actually think there's a cartoon like that. Anyway, the point is that he writes first, and then when he's got the phrase he wants, he creates the picture. Well, I think that explains it. I could explain it more, but words fail me.